Hello again. Today we are graphing rational functions, okay? And so when we graph rational functions, we also want to state the domain and range. So there are some steps for graphing a rational function, and we will be following those. The rational function that we're going to graph to start off with is y equals 2 over x. So if you'll remember that when our rational function is of the form y equals a over x minus h plus k, that we have some asymptotes to draw. So our first step is going to be to draw the asymptotes. So in the function y equals 2 over x, you'll notice that this is also minus 0 plus 0 here. So that means that h and k are both 0. So that means that my vertical asymptote and my horizontal asymptote are both at 0. So that means the y-axis and the x-axis are my asymptotes. Next, I'll plug in some values for x that are on the left side of the asymptote. So I will plug in, for my x values, I will use -4, -2, and -1. So when I plug those into y equals 2 over x, 2 over x here, so that becomes 2 over -4, 2 over -2, and 2 over -1. So that means that my y values will be -1/2, -1, and -2. So we'll plot those points. So when x is -4, y is -1/2. When x is -2, y is -1. And when x is -1, y is -2. Now I'm going to pick x values that are on the right side of the asymptote. So I'm going to pick x is 1, x is 2, and x is 4. So I'll do 2 over x, and I'll put my y right here. So that's 2 over 1, 2 over 2, and 2 over 4. So that means when x is 1, y is 2. When x is 2, y is 1. And when x is 4, y is 1/2. So we'll plot those points. When x is 1, y is 2. When x is 2, y is 1. And when x is 4, y is 1/2. So we'll connect those points and draw our curves and put arrows on the end to show that it goes on forever. And be mindful that these green lines never cross the orange lines because those are asymptotes and they never cross, right? They get very, very close, but they never cross. So now I need to state my domain and range. So my domain is whatever x can equal. Well, x can equal any number, so all real numbers, with one exception. The only exception is if x is 0, that'll put a 0 on the bottom of the fraction. So x cannot equal 0. And the range, well, if we look at the graph, you'll notice that y can never equal 0 either. So this is all real numbers, but y cannot equal 0. And that's how you graph a rational function and state the domain and range.